My first time watching Superman. Let's go ahead and watch this.
Even the great city of Metropolis for the worldwide depression. The job of informing the public. The Daily Planet, a great metropolitan newspaper.
Wow.
This is no fantasy, no careless product of wild imagination. I brought you today specific charges listed herein against the individuals. Their ultimate aim of sedition are matters of undeniable fact. I ask you now to pronounce judgment, whose only means of expression are wanton violence and destruction. The decision of the council will now be heard.
Guilty. Guilty.
Oh, wow.
Guilty.
The vote must be unanimous, Jor-El. It has therefore now become your decision, and you alone will be held responsible by me.
Was that a threat?
You have been known to disagree with the council before.
Well, don't join them now.
I offer you a chance for greatness, Jor-El.
This is Superman's dad.
Before me, Jor-El.
Oh. Oh, wow.
It's genocide.
Be warned, Jor-El. The council has already evaluated this outlandish theory of yours.
And I tell you that we must evacuate this planet immediately.
It's your conclusions we find unsupportable.
This planet will explode within 30 days, if not sooner.
Be reasonable.
This madness is yours.
This discussion is terminated. The decision of the council is final.
Also, these illuminating holographic suits. I'm curious how they did that.
The climate of fear and panic be deemed by us an act of insurrection.
Has it now become a crime to cherish life?
Will you abide by the council's decision?
I will remain silent.
Oh, Kal-El.
Have you finished?
It's the only answer, Lara. If he remains here with us, he will die as surely as we will.
They're primitives, thousands of years behind us.
Their atmosphere will sustain him.
He will defy their gravity. He won't be one of them.
His dense molecular structure will make him strong.
He'll be odd.
He will not be alone. He will never be alone.
Wow.
My little Clem, we will never leave you,
Oh, guys.
even in the face of our deaths. The richness of our lives, all that I have, all that I've learned, everything I feel, all this and more, I bequeath you, my son. You will carry me inside you. You will make my strength your own, as your life will be seen through mine.
Oh. I feel like I'm so ready. I'm so ready. It's like, how do you let the little baby go? Kryptonite? The council looking shocked, as if Jor-El didn't say all this was gonna happen. Whoa!
Chief among these powers will be your sight, your ability to propel yourself
Oh,
forward,
he's growing already.
for you to interfere with human history.
Also, for this to be 1970, I love the fact that this is like pre-serious CGI. In 1970, they were like forced to use practical effects and become innovative.
Now, wouldn't that beat all get out? Well, you...
How I prayed and prayed the good Lord see fit to give us a child.
Oh,
Honey, will you hand me that right up
Remember what Doc Fry said about that heart of yours.
there? The first thing we got to do when we get home is find out who that boy's proper family is.
He hasn't got any. Not around here anyway.
Martha, are you thinking what I think you're thinking?
Child of my cousin in North Dakota. And just now orphaned. Jonathan, he's only a baby.
Now, you saw how we found him. Martha, Clark, Kent, are you listening to what I'm saying?
oh, yo. He's just smiling like, hey guys. Like, it's so normal.
That was a great game, huh? Yeah, but next week we'll knock the hell out of it.
Come on, gang, hustle, let's go. Stack your helmets neatly.
Hey, Clark, let's have all those clothes
gang,
washed and
hustle.
ready for tomorrow's game,
Yes, sir.
okay?
Oh wow. I would love to see Clark on the field.
Lana, don't bother with these, huh? I'll take them in with the other equipment.
Thank you, Clark.
Sure.
Listen, a whole bunch of us are going up to Mary Ellen's. Would you like to come?
Sure. Sounds like it'd be a lot of fun.
Ken can't make it. They got a lot of work to do.
What are you talking about? I just been stacking all the...
Oh, Brad.
Come on, let's go. Come on, he's got to clean.
Man, I'm telling y'all, Clark got some restraint. That's so mean. Wow. See, I'm telling you, a football game with Superman on it. A sight to see. He's talking about.
Hey, look, there's Clark.
It's like, how did we get here so fast?
Clark?
How'd you get here so fast?
I ran.
Told you's an oddball.
Been showing off a bit, haven't you, son?
Guys like that Brad, I just want to tear him apart. Yeah. I know I shouldn't.
Yeah, I know. You can do all these amazing things, and sometimes you think that you will just go bust. Yeah, that's right.
I mean, every time I get the football, I can make a touchdown. I mean, is it showing off and somebody's doing the things he's capable of doing? Is it Bird showing off when...
We thought that people would come and take you away because when they found out, you know, the things you could do? There's one thing I do know, son, and that is you are here for a reason. But I do know one thing. It's not to score touchdowns.
Oh, Paul.
Oh,
No!
Jonathan!
And he was a really good man.
His powers. And I couldn't even save him. I have to leave.
Clark?
I knew this time would come. We both knew it from the day we found you.
I talked to Ben Hubbard yesterday, and he'd be happy to help out from now on.
Having someone to still be there to oversee and look after his mom, even though he's gone, because she doesn't have a man in her life at this time, especially in her old age.
Know where you're headed? Remember, son. Always remember.
And you know, I really like the fact that they're taking the time to really help us to understand Clark's foundation, family values, and where he comes from, this tiny little small town. And I wonder how that question about I can do all these things, but I know that, like, I'm restrained on the behalf of humanity. So I'm curious to see how that's gonna unfold. Okay, this must be the Fortress of Solitude. This practical set, an actual set that is built. I mean, this was in 1978, so they couldn't have gone crazy with the CGI. But in today's time, if there was a scene like this, it would be CGI, 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 ice. It's just something about building it that's gonna help the actor, and then also me as a viewer. It's like, wow, the world of Superman feels real.
You do not remember me. I am Jor-El. I'm your father. By now you have reached your 18th year. The knowledge that I have matters, physical, historic, I've given you fully on your voyage to this fortress of solitude. We shall try to find the answers together. You have great powers, only some of which you have as yet discovered.
Guys, I'm so ready. I'm so ready. I have been waiting. I have been waiting. I've never seen Christopher Reeves in action as Superman. Yes. Okay, this is where the movie starts. This is where it starts.
Smile.
Is that Jimmy? Jimmy Olsen?
What are you writing, Miss Lane?
Ode to Spring.
Golly, Miss Lane, how come you get all the great stories?
A good reporter doesn't get great stories, Jimmy.
Lois Lane, say hello to Clark Kent.
Hold you one, Pete.
There he is.
How you doing? Jimmy Olsen, photographer.
Oh, hi, Clark Kent. Nice to meet you.
Violence, it's got the ethnic angle. I mean, look
Yeah,
at
so
it.
is a lady wrestler with a foreign accent. Ken, can you open this?
Oh, sure, Mr. White.
This could be the basis for a whole series. I mean, we get psychologists, we get...
Oh, it's a bunch of rinky-dink tabloid guys. The Daily Planet has...
Guys, this is hilarious. He's struggling. He's like, can I open it?
I mean, why would anyone want to make a total stranger look like a fool?
Olsen, why am I paying you $40 a week when I should have you arrested for loitering? And make mine black and no sugar.
Right, Chief.
And don't call me Sugar.
Right, Chief. Sure.
Lois, why don't you take Kent out to meet everybody, huh? I'm giving him the city beat.
Chief, that's my beat.
Not only does he know how to treat his editor-in-chief with the proper respect, but he is, in my 40 years in this business, the fastest typist I've ever seen.
I was wondering if perhaps you could arrange for half my salary to be sent to this address on a weekly basis.
Is that his mom's
Your
house?
bookie, right? He sends a check every week to his sweet gray-haired old mother.
Actually, she's silver-haired.
I'll see what I can do.
Any more at home like you?
Right.
Not really, no. Over here?
Yeah, right here. There's some papers in the pile right there with them.
All right.
He is really tall.
Okay, bye. Okay. Listen, good luck. How'd you like your first day on the job? Huh?
Frankly, the hours were sort of longer than I expected, but gosh, on the whole, I'd say it's been swell.
Swell. There are very few people left in the world who feel comfortable saying that word.
Oh, I thought it was kind of natural.
Oh! Guys, he's such a klutz. Or is he playing one?
Yeah, I thought he was a really nice guy. Jimmy Olsen. Hey! Huh? Come here. Come on.
Oh! Hey!
Get out of here.
I think we better do what he says, Lois.
I think we better do what he says, Lois. Oh, what kind of robber is like, come here, hey, you, quick! Come here, hey, you!
Okay. Hold it there. Times are tough for some these days, but this isn't the answer. You can't solve society's problems with a gun.
I'm gonna turn over a new leaf.
Good for you, sir. That's the spirit. See, he doesn't really want to hurt buddy.
Right after I rip off this lady's purse. Now come on, lady, hand it over.
I think maybe you better.
Clark! He's talking about, hey, yo, Lois, I think you better, hand that over, girl.
What are you doing?
Clark, now, even if you don't use your powers, you a big man. Suck him! Hey! Whoa!
I guess it must have fainted.
Guys, this is the perfect juxtaposition. If I can call it an oxymoron, it's like Jumbo Shrimp. Like Clark, he's like, oh, I must have fainted. It's like, dude, you're Superman. You're Superman. But he has to play that part, so he's unsuspecting.
Is it worth risking your life over $10, 2 credit cards, a hairbrush, and a lipstick?
You just described the exact contents of my purse.
Wild guess.
I love me some Clark.
Look what we got. Let's take him. Maybe lead us to the big man himself. Lex Luthor? You got it on us. This is Metropolis 46. We're on foot. Over and out.
All right, he's going down on a train platform.
Oh, it's a secret door.
It's amazing that brain can generate enough power to keep those legs moving.
Oh, hey! Now that was foul. He had a whole eject button.
Harry, how do you choose to congratulate the greatest criminal mind of our time? You tell me that I'm brilliant? Oh, no. Charismatic, fiendishly gifted,
Why do so many people have to die for the crime of the century?
Why does the phone always ring when you're in the bathtub? Why is the most brilliantly diabolical leader of our time surrounding himself with total nincompoop? I'm back, Mr. Luthor. Yes, I was just talking about you. You're followed again.
Like, is this the guy you really want to be your henchman?
Is that the newspaper I asked you to give me? Why am I not reading it?
Because I haven't given it to you yet?
Thanks to the generous help of the United States government, we are about to be involved in the greatest real estate swindle.
All the time, land.
He said, son, stocks may rise and fall. Utilities and transportation systems may collapse. We'll always need land, and they'll pay through the nose to get it.
I'm just so used to Lex Luthor being bald. I hope he goes bald. I mean, not that I hope he goes bald. I just mean like a shaved head, you know.
There's no Z in Brazil. Hey, nice job on that.
Here, let me carry that for you.
Oh, thanks a lot.
Lois, I was wondering if maybe you'd like to have a little dinner with me.
Oh, gosh, Clark, I'm sorry, I'm booked. Yeah, Air Force One's landing at the airport, and this kid's gonna be there. Who answers a few questions he'd rather die?
My goodness, don't you ever let up?
I mean, I've seen how the other half lives. My sister, for instance. 3 kids. I would go bananas in a week.
Oh, can I take you to the airport?
Not unless you can fly. Clark. Lady.
Sorry.
Oh my gosh. She won't give my boy a chance.
Lois?
Would you be a pet mail that for me? Thanks.
Oh, sure. Going down, please? Going down?
Wow. Life is rough for Clark. He is overlooked.
Roger, we have Miss Lane here for a quick ride to Metropolis Airport and meet Air Force One. It's a hurry flight.
Uh-oh. It's not the... Yep. Ah! Oh, whoa! Oh, whoa! Ooh, I just feel like it just takes a slight breeze for the helicopter to just go ahead and tip over. It's just making it worse, Lois. Oh, oh, Lois. Y'all gotta put down a mattress, a pillowcase. I mean, not a pillowcase, a mattress. I know about this little phone booth. Clark, come on! Yeah! Let's go.
I've got you.
You got me! Who's got you?
Who's got you? Wow. Oh no, not the plane. Wow. Wow.
Gentlemen, this man needs help. Certainly hope this little incident hasn't put you off flying, miss. Statistically speaking, of course, it's still the safest way to travel.
Oh, you just gonna walk away?
Who are you?
A friend.
See, Superman is smooth. Superman is smooth. Man, that must have felt so good. Whipping out those suits, saving the day, flying over the city. Oh. Whoa.
Nothing wrong with the elevator? Going down?
He played too much. Nah.
Officer?
Arrest this man.
Good evening, officer. Well, they say confession's good for the soul. I'd listen to this man.
Wow.
Bad vibrations?
Clark! Oh my gosh. Guys, his one-liners.
Like a big blue bird.
You don't believe me.
With bright red boots. I'll be off in a few minutes and I'll meet you there myself.
Wow. Big red boots.
Mooney, first bottle's on me. Let me hit my hat.
Hey, Frisky, will you come down from there?
I'll get him. Come on.
Aww.
It's all right. Here you go, miss.
Gee, thanks, mister. This man swooped at his guy and gave him. Haven't I told you not to tell lies?
Oh, did her mama slap her?
Metropolis Airport, this is Air Force One.
Roger, Air Force One. Metropolis currently ceiling 500 overcast, 700 broken.
Power number one! Power! Pressure's go, shut down number one.
One throttle post.
Yeah, bring up 2 and 3.
Request emergency landing. What's the position?
10 miles southwest of Metropolis Airport. We got our engine back?
Fly. Fly. This is so cool. Having these superpowers, no one knows who you are, but yet everyone is like mesmerized with the things that you do, and you still have the pleasure of leading that life, but then also leading this secret, quiet, mundane life.
Cab driver ran a pedestrian down today and rode off his...
Oh wow.
Lex! What's the story on this guy?
If he is, he's not from this world. If any human being were going to perpetrate such a fantastic hoax, it would have been me. Odette! My robe!
Right away, Mr. Luthor!
It all fits somehow. He's coming here to Metropolis. The crime of the century, a man would just naturally want to face the challenge of the century.
Maybe this guy that flies is just sort of passing through, you know?
For the opportunity of destroying everything that he represents. The next time, put my robe on after I'm out of the...
I was just about to say, doesn't getting the robe wet defeat the purpose of putting on the robe?
The news. Look, Ma, no wires. The time, 2 bomb.
Look, Ma, no wires.
You're sitting on top of the story of the century here. I want the name of this flying whatchamacallit to go with the Daily Planet like bacon and eggs.
I don't think that he would lend himself to any cheap promotion scheme.
Well, anyway, who's talking cheap? I'll make him a partner if I have to, right?
Right.
I want the real story. I want the inside dope on this guy. Where does he live? Where's the S?
Night at 8, your place. Hopefully.
Oh! Was that Superman, low-key?
Who is it? Mike, what's his name? Why did he show up last night? Dick, where does he come from? Does he have a girlfriend? Whichever one of you gets it out of him is going to wind up with the single most important interview since God talked to Moses.
The burning bush.
8 o'clock, he says. 8 o'clock, 8 o'clock. Huh. Cinderella bites the dust.
It was Clark. Wow, I'd probably do backflips, cartwheels. Superman's on my terrace.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did you have plans this evening? Well, listen, it's no trouble at all for you to come back later.
Don't fly away, all right?
Sorry to drop in on you like this.
Oh wait, that's so sweet that he's giving her the interview instead of taking the interview himself. He didn't pull a Peter Parker and take pictures of himself.
Don't tell me lung cancer, right?
Well, not yet, thank goodness.
Did you just look at my lungs?
Are you married?
No, I'm not.
Do you have a girlfriend?
No, I don't, but if I did, Miss Lane, you'd be the first to know about it.
Oh, bro, I can't handle it. I can't handle it. Look at this man.
Over 21.
Oh, I get it. You don't want anyone to know.
Oh my gosh.
How tall are you?
About 6'4".
Wow. Okay.
Around 225.
Oh, it's just Superman, man.
I assume then that the bodily functions are normal.
Sorry, beg your pardon?
Do you eat?
Yes, when I'm hungry.
You do. Of course you do. well then, is it see through anything?
Yes, I can. Oh, well, pretty much.
Totally impervious to pain?
Well, so far. This platter must be made of lead.
Yes, it is, so.
Oh, you see, I sort of have a problem seeing through lead.
Do you have a first name?
What do you mean, like Ralph or something?
I mean, like,
Pink.
Huh?
Pink. Sorry, Miss Lane.
Oh, you didn't embarrass me. Where do you hail from?
See, I'm from, pretty far away. Another galaxy, as a matter of fact. Krypton.
Oh, Krypton. C-R-I?
It's Krypton with a K-R-Y, P-T, O-N.
Why, do you like pink?
I like pink very much, Lois.
Guys. Oh.
Why are you here? There must be a reason for you to be here.
I'm here to fight for truth and justice in the American way.
You're gonna end up fighting every elected official in this country.
You never lie.
Just how fast do you fly?
Oh, I don't know, really. I don't bother to time myself. Why don't we find out? Oh, no, wait a minute. Where are you going?
I need a sweater. It must be kind of cold.
All right, it's warm enough.
Clark, you're just a figment of somebody's imagination.
I thought she recognized him for a second.
Who's that, your boyfriend?
Oh, Clark. No, he's nothing. He's just a...
Oh, she said he's nothing. Yikes. Wow. I feel like at first it would be very scary because we're just floating here in midair, but after you get used to it, it'd be great. Yeah. Yeah, she was letting go a little too much now.
Can you read my mind? You know what it is that you do to me? It's a friend from another star. Here I am, like a kid out of school, quivering, like a little girl, shivering. You can see right through me, all the wonderful things you are. You can fly.
They gotta give us a Lois's Inner Thoughts memoir.
If you need to be loved, here I am. Read my mind.
Oh, we forgot to time ourselves. Maybe next time. You okay?
Uh-huh.
No. Not at all.
Superman.
Yes, Lois. That better not be Clark. Clark, you play too much. You play too much.
Hi, can I come in?
Oh, yeah.
For goodness sake, didn't you even hear me knocking?
Uh-huh.
Lois, we did have a date tonight. You haven't been,
Oh, no.
No, certainly.
Is he gonna reveal himself? Clark, you play. Ooh. I know why you do what you do, but still, Clark. Homie is living a double life.
There's something I have to tell you. I'm really... I was...
Aw, even his voice, he's like, Lois, I was. Lois, I have something to tell you.
I was thinking maybe we could go for a hamburger or whatever you want to do.
I spent the night with Superman.
The exact location of the galaxy that he mentions, and the proximity to our...
He's 6'4", has black hair, blue eyes, doesn't drink, doesn't smoke, and tells the truth.
Some people can read War and Peace and come away thinking it's a simple adventure story. Just gonna read the ingredients on a chewing gum.
Lex, what has chewing gum got to do with the secrets of the universe?
M! You want M, Mr. Luthor? Come right up.
Once again, why doesn't he fire this man?
More on notice? It's N! Oh! N as in Neanderthal. Nincompoop. Nitwit.
Nimrod!
The planet Krypton exploded in 1948. Took 3 years in a rocket ship to get to Earth.
Ergo?
Ergo, 1948 to 3.
Do you know why the number 200 is so vitally descriptive to both you and me. It's your weight and my IQ. Now think, people, think!
Your weight and my IQ.
It's reasonable to assume some of those particles of debris drifted to Earth.
Meteorites!
Jawohl. Voila!
A meteorite found in Addis.
Oh no, is that kryptonite?
So what?
You mean to us they are just meteorites? But the level of specific radioactivity is so high. This substance is lethal.
You mean fire and bullets can't hurt this guy, but this stuff here will kill him.
I can see you coming for miles with those super peepers of his.
You gave them eyes, but they cannot see. Nor can Superman through lead.
He can't see through lead.
Lois, yeah.
Tonight will destroy.
Shouldn't have included that in there.
Any questions, class?
Wonder what they're wearing in Addis Ababa.
Are we going to Addis Ababa, Mr. Luthor?
Mr. Luthor? Uh-oh. Oh, wow. Not her being laid out like that.
I get on the radio and get an ambulance down here. I don't want to hold this convoy up any more than I have to. Mount them out. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
I won't have one of my
Man.
men doing anything I wouldn't be prepared to do myself. Yeah, but sir.
Are y'all for real?
Hey!
Don't tell me this is Lex.
Somebody hurt?
I notice. Listen, it isn't that I don't trust you, but I don't trust you.
Second one to 67, and the third one to 117. What fourth one?
The third one was supposed to be 11, and the fourth one's 7.
See, I told you, why do you still have Otis around?
Is why you would sell out to a faceless person that you've never met. I mean, you don't even know his name. Oh, yeah.
This worthless piece of desert, I hope it's custom.
Perfect, that's just what I need. Thank you.
It's out west looking into a land fraud deal. Some unidentified clown out there is buying up thousands of acres, worthless desert at incredible prices. The world doesn't make sense, Kent. You ought to know that by now. People break into a museum in the dead of night, kill 2 people, and what do they take? A worthless piece of meteorite.
Kryptonite.
How do you figure that? I've been in this news game 40 years, man and boy, and I got where I am, guts, and something you're sadly lacking in, son.
Humility?
No, not humility. Aggression, confidence. That's the ticket. Well, what's the point?
Oh, whoa.
This is Lex Luthor.
What?
Only one thing alive with less than 4 legs can hear this frequency, Superman. In approximately 5 minutes, a poison gas plot containing propane lithium compound will be released through thousands of air ducts in the city. Half the population of Metropolis.
What? I mean, up until this moment, I really wasn't taking Lex Luthor serious, because it's just some guy swimming in a pool with some green tighty-whities on, so he didn't seem that threatening, but hold up, Lex.
With people in danger, people who need help. Why is it you couldn't resist that?
Oh, wow.
I think he's coming, Mr. Luthor.
Mr. Luthor. Oh no, but Superman, don't fall for a trap.
He's definitely coming, Mr. Luthor.
It's open. Come in. Otis, take the gentleman's cape.
I don't think he wants me to, Mr. Luthor.
All right, Luthor, where's the gas pellet?
Somewhere in the back of my mind, actually. This is a little idea I was told.
Is that how a warped brain like yours gets its kicks? By planning the death of innocent people?
By causing the death of innocent people.
But didn't he interfere with those test nuclear missiles?
As you may or may not know, I am, as they say, very heavy into real estate. In order to make money in that game, you have to buy for a little and sell for a lot. How to make the land more valuable between the time you buy it and the time you sell it. Now, this is California, most populous state in the Union.
I don't need a geography lesson from you.
The San Andreas Fault, maybe you've heard of it.
It's the joining together of 2 land masses. The fault line is unstable and shifting, which is why you get earthquakes in California from time to time.
Everything west of this line is the richest, most expensive real estate in the world, which just so happens to be owned by Lex Luthor Incorporated. It occurs to me that a 500 megaton bomb planted at just the proper point would
destroy most of California. Millions of innocent people would be killed. The West Coast, as we know it, would
fall into the sea. Bye-bye, California. Hello, new West Coast. Costa del Lex, Lutherville, Marina del
Lutherville, Costa del Lex. Lexington.
Otisburg.
That's wild.
Who's this
Homie is wild.
Otisburg? Okay, I just wipe it off.
You're a
Marina
dreamer, Lex
del
Luthor.
Here. Ooh.
Function negative, sir. Can't you knock him down?
Well, your theory is quite impressive, Luthor.
Otis, would you go to the viewing room, please?
But as for the rest, it's nothing but a sick fantasy.
It's history. It's happening, Superman. Where's the rocket now?
It's going like a bat over the Grand Canyon. So's the other one.
The other one? There's two of them? Where is it? Where's a detonator?
Took the breath out of him.
You diseased maniac. Do you really think you could hide it from me by encasing it in lead? I'll mold this box into your prison bars. Don't touch that.
Oh no. Lex! He's so evil!
It's kryptonite, Superman. Little souvenir from the old hometown. You were great in your day, Superman. But it just stands to reason. When it came time to cash in your chips, mind over muscle.
Lex!
I have to leave you now. We all have our little faults. Mine's in California.
I mean, that's the thing about Lex. He is just so smart that it goes toe-to-toe with Superman's strength. His brains does.
My mother lives in Hackensack.
She has to do the right thing. Think about your mom, girl. Come on, Clark. Oh.
You can't just stand there. Innocent people, millions of innocent people die.
If I help you, do you promise to save my mother first?
And Lois or Jimmy.
Oh, but my mother comes first.
Are you for real? Girl, this man is about to die. This ain't no time for... This ain't no time.
Why did you kiss me first?
Right.
I didn't think you'd let me later.
Stand aside now. I would stay here.
Oh. Oh, wait a minute. Wow. Whoa. He's like putting it back together. Are you kidding me? Oh, no. Hoover.
Hang on, Jim.
You're safe here, son.
That's okay. Miss Lane will be driving by any minute.
Oh, no.
Has been major quake damage in Southern California.
I'm on.
Oh. Wow, couldn't even crawl out if you wanted to. See, it's stuff like this that makes me so appreciative of practical effects and building stuff, because you can tell this is a set that they built, and it can be played off as real. Is she alive? Wait, no. They can't kill off Lois. Oh, wow.
All those things I can do, all those powers, and I couldn't even save him.
See, I wonder how, I said it at the beginning of the film, I said I wonder how this is going to turn around and come full circle to play a part within the plot. Oh, wait, he's going to turn back time! Wait, oh, whoa! Clark! Oh, if there's anything we know in the DCU, you do not mess with time at all. Oh, boy. There's so many consequences. And it's just shocking to see that, you know, Clark, he broke this rule, but on the basis of love, so, I don't know.
Hi. Don't bother, I think it's dead.
Sure, it's dead. The problem with Men of Steel, there's never one around when you want one.
earthquake. I had this gas station blow up beside my car. Stupid car runs out of gas.
I'm sorry about that, Lois. But I've been kind of busy for a while.
I'm sorry, that's all right.
Hey! Thanks a lot, Superman!
Jimmy!
In the middle of nowhere, Jordan. I had no idea if you were coming back. I mean, where are you gonna go?
Jimmy, I'll see you later.
Too bad Mr. Kent wasn't here to see all this.
Yeah, poor Clark. He's never around when Lois Lane, that is the silliest idea.
He really cares about you.
Clark, of course he does.
No, not Clark.
Oh, well, Superman cares about everybody, Jimmy. Who knows, someday, if he's lucky.
Now what? Yeah, Lex and Otis.
I think these two men should be safe here with you now until they can get a fair trial.
Yes! Yes!
Greatest criminal mind of our time.
I've wanted to see that bald head.
This country is safe against Superman.
We're all part of the same team.
Superman! Bum ba ba. Superman! My man. It was so good. Before I loved Spider-Man, it was always Superman. It's just along the way, I just lost just my love and passion for the character. With everything that was going with the DCEU, it's just like, when you see these companies fumble some of your favorite characters, it can be disheartening or you just kind of lose interest altogether. Just being able to be a Superman fan and then watch Superman in 1978, to be able to experience this, to experience the magic and the wholesomeness of the character and this world was just something so beautiful to see. And I will say this is probably one of my favorite superhero origins, and I feel that this film captured like everything that there is to love about Superman. And I also feel that, I don't know what the sequel of this film is like, but I feel that at the end of this movie, when he turned back time, it's a foreshadowing of some things that Superman may run into. Like, sure, he's portrayed as this perfect guy, can do no wrong, upright and just, but here he is, he broke this rule. And I kind of wonder how far they're going to push Superman, to see how far he's willing to go when it comes to something that he personally believes in. Like, why haven't I watched this sooner? Christopher Reeve, perfect. Actually, perfect. Are you kidding me? Him as Superman, and like I said, it's that strong juxtaposition between Superman and Clark Kent. I love it, and that's what is amazing, and that adds to the character because he's so dimensional. Like, I thought that was perfect. We know him as Superman, can do all these things: fly, x-ray vision, super strength, super speed, and yet he's over here struggling opening, as Clark Kent, struggling opening a soda can bottle. Like, Superman, we know what you can do. And so the fact that he's always restraining himself, for the sake of humanity, it just speaks a lot to his character. And I just think this was a phenomenal film. And the reason that I chose to watch Superman now is because, as you all have probably seen, the new Superman film coming out in 2025, written and directed by James Gunn, which we know James Gunn can do a thing or two with the story. And the fact that he included crypto and Superman, you already know, because him and animals, he's known for that. He's known for touching all the feels and all the right places, James Gunn. So I feel that if James can properly capture the magic of who Superman is and get that essence of goodness, justice, doing what is right, James Gunn, he has the power to shift the DCU altogether. And I think that's what everyone is waiting to see. DC has some of the best superhero characters and villains. They have an extraordinary gallery, some of the best stories. So there's no reason why your cinematic universe shouldn't be popping. You have the groundwork. There's no reason why your cinematic universe shouldn't be popping. Like, this got me so pumped and excited for 2025, because I'm telling you right now, Superman 2025 is going to be hit or miss. I think Superman has entered into the top 10 most viewed trailers of all time. And all those films that are in the top 10 trailers most viewed of all time have literally made over $1 billion. So like I said, people are interested. We're pumped, waiting to see. Like, your Supermans, your Batmans, Spider-Mans, and Wonder Woman. Those are the big name characters because they've been around for decades, like golden age, like 1930s, 1940s. So they're some of the most iconic characters because of that, the age that they have on them. So I feel like if you do Superman right, if you do Superman justice, this has the potential to be one of the biggest films ever, because this is Superman you're playing with. This is Superman you're playing with. So James, I know he's passionate about what he does. He does the work, especially when it comes to knowing the character and getting and finding that story. So we're all waiting to see. It's going to be a determining factor whether Warner Bros. Continues on with the DCEU. So there's so much writing on this film. Literally, the state of the DC extended universe is writing on this one Superman film. But what I will say, Lex Luthor, in the first half, I don't know, he kind of had me because I was like, man, he seems kind of like silly and unthreatening. But by the time we got to the end of the movie, I was feeling Lex Luthor. I want to see some more of Lex Luthor. Hopefully he's in the sequel. And then I was like, Lex Luthor is not Lex Luthor if he's not bald. And when he snatched off that wig, I was like, yes, that was so satisfying. I'm like, this is Lex. Like, maybe that was like a Lex is now born kind of moment. And now it's like he knows everything about Superman. Everything, and he's super smart. That's why I was saying that Lex Luthor's brains can go toe to toe with Superman's strength, and that's a really good villain. They're using opposite strengths in order to defeat one another, and that makes for a good story. But all in Lois Lane, like, I love it. I love me some Lois and Superman. Superman's he's smooth. He's very smooth. Okay, I would say my other favorite superhero origin is definitely Iron Man. That movie is like, we don't talk about Iron Man 2008 enough. That's a masterpiece. You can go back today, it holds up. And it's like, man, like this is a really good I don't want to get into it because, you know, I love superheroes, and this is where basically this YouTube channel started, on the foundation of reacting to superhero content with the MCU Disney Plus TV shows, and we moved over to more superhero films, and we watched these Spider-Man films, and it's like, man, you know, coming in 2025, entering back into like my superhero realm on the channel, it's like amazing. So if you want to see me react to Superman 2 or even some of the Batman movies, like the original Batman movies with, you know, Michael Keaton, George Clooney, I haven't seen any of those. So if y'all down for that, I'm down for that. Oh, it's gonna put me back in my Superman era. I'm about to enter back 2025. I'm about to enter back into my Superman era. It's like, it made me realize how much like I miss Superman. Like, it made me love Superman all over again. This film, like, I love me some Clark Kent. Are you kidding me? I loved me some Henry Cavill. I just didn't like what they necessarily did with Superman. You know, Zack Snyder. But I feel like this new actor, I feel like he can definitely bring it. I like him. I saw the trailer, Crypto. I think he's gonna be great as Superman. Like, I'm here for it. I'm just here for it, guys. Thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram. Go ahead and tap that bell so you don't miss any more of my videos. And if you'd like to see more content, click on one of these over here. Until next time, guys.